Okay, we good?
Hello, three viewers.
All right. Welcome to the podcast, Control Shift, episode 5. Robert.
Donald. Tyler.
And Duffy.
All right, where do we start? What do we got on the list right now?
Well, we're going to start with the Tom Hardy as Venom, which, for a Venom movie, Venom is one of my favorite Marvel characters, so I'm down for that.
Plus, it's supposed to be an R-rated
Now, is
Venom
is it Sony doing it or is Fox? Marvel.
Sony's still doing it.
Okay, so do you think it's going to be good? Or are they going to stick with their plan, what they were originally trying to do with Amazing Spider-Man?
Okay. Amazing Spider-Man is good. Amazing Spider-Man was still good.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, it was. And it was a lot better than, it was a lot better than the actual Spider-Man. Like the original Spider-Man.
It wasn't that
The first
bad.
Spider-Man
It
movie,
was great to
the
kick
first
it off.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie was great. Second one was like
Second
all
one
right.
was pretty good.
Third one we don't talk about.
You know what? When you really think about it, it wasn't that bad.
Compared
to X3?
It was
Compared to X3?
X3 is
X-Men Last Stand.
See, but the problem is with X3 was the problem with Spider-Man 3. The problem with Spider-Man 3 was they tried to do too many villains. They did the Hobgoblin, they did Sandman, and they did Venom. Venom should have had its own movie.
It was mainly I think it was the studio kept pushing it. Like, we need to add this person. Because didn't the director not like Venom, or did want to use Venom originally? I don't remember exactly.
I honestly don't really...
It was so long ago, I don't really remember exactly.
I don't like the Tobey Maguire movies.
No, didn't either. But I don't.
I like
the Andrew Garfield one.
I don't think this Venom is going to be connected to the Spider-Man story.
Now, Amazing Spider-Man was I think more true to the comic than the first.
Yeah, I thought he made a good Spider-Man, but apparently it didn't receive well, and that's why he got immediately replaced.
You know why it didn't receive well? Because it wasn't done by Marvel. Even though if it was amazing, if it was done by Marvel, they'd be like, it would have got way better in sales. Because apparently Marvel can't do no wrong. Well, let's be honest,
right.
Thor 2, no one really remembers.
Thor 2...
Iron Man 2.
You know what? The only thing...
Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 was not that great.
I'm trying to remember...
The Mandarin was
it
a
was,
joke.
it was the way they did it. That didn't make it good. It could have
And why
been
did it
good.
be around Christmas?
True.
Okay, but the thing about Thor 2 is the most memorable thing about it is the fact that they introduced an Infinity Stone.
I really don't remember that.
You don't remember...
Oh, yeah, because that was when they talked about
the Aether, I believe.
The Aether, yeah.
Yeah. The artifact they're all fighting over, that was an Infinity Stone.
That was they had to make a force connection, because eventually it's all going to tie up to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Let's try it again. It's going to all tie up to the Infinity Wars.
It's still the same thing.
No, it's not.
They're going to cross them over and everything's going to be one thing after that.
I'm sorry.
I'm not using proper terms because I don't really care.
I'm sorry. I'm distracted by something.
Just keep going.
No attention to this.
No
No.
attention to that.
Some point in our chat surprised you're alive still.
So now Tom
I'm
Hardy.
not quite sure who Tingle Beauty is.
Now, have you got... It's Brittany. Now, have you seen him in other movies, right? He was in Inception, I believe.
He was Bain from
He was
Dark
Bain,
Knight.
which was really great because he had to act his ass off with a mask.
He was good, but the voice was ridiculous.
But that was
I liked
the mask.
it.
I think the mask.
Bane is one of my favorite Batman villains. He's one of the few villains who actually got an upper hand on Batman.
That actually broke him.
Breaking the Bat's like famous is what.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I think he was in Mad Max.
I have to check that out.
I have not
can
seen
check
that
it real
movie,
quick.
but I want to say yes because I think he took that and turned down another role because I don't know, it was something I can't remember exactly.
So, I think he's gonna do pretty good. I mean, I don't know how familiar you guys are with Eddie Brock as Venom.
No, 100%.
Yeah, he was Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay.
Who was he? Was he?
I think he was the main character.
Yeah, I can't remember what the main character's name was because they never said it.
I didn't watch the movie, but I heard it was really good.
I YouTubed the movie. It's like that part.
Yeah, he played Max.
I've seen it
He
all.
played Max in Mad Max.
Yeah,
So
he
played
did
Max.
Max, even though in theory that isn't the real Max. It's actually the little kid from
The original?
yeah, the
But
one
it's
that.
not mad.
Not yet.
So
Oh, he also was in The Revenant, apparently.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was the.
I've not
the
seen
Revenant,
it, but I heard it was good.
The guy.
Oh, the guy that tried to leave him for dead.
Oh, he's the guy who tried to leave him for dead.
I believe.
I thought he was the guy left for dead.
No. The guy
Never
left for
mind.
dead was Oh God, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name. Leonardo DiCaprio
Okay.
was the main guy.
Didn't he finally
Alright.
win an Oscar with that movie?
Yes, that was his
But he was
first
the main
Oscar.
villain.
That was his first Oscar.
Which is a good thing because he plays the villain really well. So this is
He does play a villain
Bain,
very well.
not Bain, but Venom is an anti-villain, anti-hero. He's a hero who's willing to do good, but he's willing to kill, like the Punisher.
Now, do you think, depending on how Spider-Man Homecoming does, depends on how Sony's going to tackle Venom?
No, because Spider-Man: Homecoming, I believe, the two Marvel and Sony are working together for it. Venom.
I thought Sony just gave them the rights to use it.
Sony gave them the rights to use it, but not.
So they both make money off of it.
Yeah.
But Sony still owns the rights. Technically.
Yeah,
So
but-
I think they'll still get all the merchandise, right?
Which
Movie sale and merchandise? Or movie merchandise anyway, not like
I don't know what they
Marvel
get.
Spider-Man stuff.
That I don't know.
Because there's...
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows the full contract though. The agreement.
Yeah,
oh, no,
probably not.
but because there's a... What is it? There's... Walmart has toys for the Avengers and it has Wolverine and Spider-Man in it.
Well, can't they still use the likeness of them?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think
But
that
they own the
Fox,
movie.
I think Fox and Sony only have...
I don't think Sony owns
Sony-
the toy rights. I think they only own the movie rights.
They only
Yeah,
own
the movie rights
rights.
and movie toy rights. So
So
if they make a Tom, whatever the hell his name, or Andrew Garfield Spider-Man that doesn't have a mask on, then I don't think Marvel gets that. I think that's all Fox
Sony, you mean?
or Sony. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I think you do pretty well because Venom's a dark character. Venom. I'm not quite sure how they're gonna tie. I'm not quite sure how they're gonna.
It's clearly gonna be an origin story.
Well, yeah, it has to be an origin story. But with that origin story, the main origin about Venom is he hates Spider-Man because he rejected him.
Now,
Because he was the perfect host.
Now, do you think they're gonna have a Peter Parker character in it? And is
If-
it gonna be
okay,
Andrew Garfield?
Is
That'd be
Uncle
sick.
Ben going to die?
Again?
Uncle Ben must always die.
Uncle Ben's dead. I got bad news for you. He's dead already.
Just like Krypton must always blow up.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
technically yeah. Uncle Ben's not in Civil War.
Well, yeah, because he's
So
already
he's already
he's dead.
been
He's
shot.
already dead.
He's already
He's
dead.
already been shot.
Yeah,
But
they already
watch,
kicked
they're
him
gonna
out.
they're gonna have a memory sequence where he's gonna watch
They're
him die.
gonna do a flashback.
Yeah.
Hey, Spider-Man. You know one of my favorite races?
Uncle
Ben.
Ben.
But no, I don't think the Venom movie will be affected by the Spider-Man series because they're making an R-rated standalone.
I love how Deadpool set that standard.
But see, now I feel like they're gonna overdo it, and then it's gonna
You
be
know-
bad.
It's going to
No,
turn into a Seth
see-
Rogen film.
No.
There you go.
Oh, I thought it was just gonna turn into
Okay, no. See, here's the thing. Them allowing us to go R movies opens so much more potential. Punisher. It was the reason why all the Punisher movies have been
Now
bad.
the first one was
The
not.
first
good.
one, no, the first one was the worst.
the '80s one.
No, not the 80s.
No, he's
Was
talking
it-
about the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Where he sears the steak and puts the the popsicle to his back,
That
right?
was good, man.
I thought it
You
was
do-
good.
You do realize that the real Punisher would actually torture them.
Well,
Well,
yes.
I don't know anything
Was he
about
the Punisher?
Well,
So we're gonna drum a cymbal.
well, no, I mean, okay, I don't know the comic or anything. I don't know the story, but I
Okay,
like the movie.
I'm gonna give you an example. I'm giving you an example of what the Punisher did. This is gonna get dark, so children, please leave the room.
Well, this is the Punisher, so.
I'm looking at you, Donald.
Damn.
No, no,
No,
no.
there's
so-
cables everywhere.
So the Punisher came to this house. It was a family of one mom, one dad, two boys, and a girl. These parents had been basically making pornography with their kids.
I got dark quick.
That did get dark. It's the Punisher.
Wait,
The Punisher is
he's
all
not-
dark,
hold on,
actually.
Marvel did this.
Marvel did this.
Marvel has a lot of sex.
Yeah, Marvel actually
They
has
were
some really.
desperate.
Marvel has some
No,
really
they know how to
dark
make a backstory.
So what the Punisher did was he told the parents to go get the kids. He had the kids sit on the couch, and then brought the parents down into the basement where they were doing the recordings.
Image off the field since we're about to talk about.
Where they were doing the recordings, and he basically he shot the mom straight in the head, and then he shot the dad in the throat because he says, because of what you did, someone has to suffer. And so he let the dad die slowly. He called the cops, told them what was happening, but killed these parents because he saw them as scum, and he could see on the children's faces, the two older boys, they're lost. There was no way they were going to recover from the experience they had. The daughter, maybe, but he might be seeing her again because he's the Punisher, and she might go down that path. That's the kind of stuff that characters like Venom, like Deadpool, they have to go. They have to be able to go into a dark way that way. I mean, Deadpool did it funny, but Venom probably isn't going to be like that. It's going to be a darker thing.
It's going to be a...
Someone's getting torn
in half. Did they say Venom was going to be R-rated?
Yes, Venom is confirmed to be an R-rated movie.
Okay. How would you feel if the directors of Saw directed Punisher?
Okay.
Directed certain scenes of Punisher.
I mean,
someone would be getting castrated on camera.
I've seen like the 5th Saw movie, and it caught me up to all the way up, so I didn't have to watch the first 4, but it's okay.
I stopped at like 3rd, I think I did.
No, that's the only torture movie I know of. So.
I think that's the only torture movies.
No,
Hostel.
Yeah, Hostel
was a good one.
Hostel was bad.
Hostel had a good amount of torture and maiming people.
You could count the Human Centipede as torture.
That's true.
That's bad.
Haven't watched that one yet.
Wouldn't recommend it.
That's why. I was just like,
check out the sequel.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Oh, they added another person on?
I don't know. They escaped.
The Human Millipede. Oh God.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna eventually overdo the R-rated thing, and it's just gonna like not work.
For superhero movies?
For the time.
Yeah.
Was Guardians R-rated?
No. God, no.
No. I think Marvel's gonna stick to PG-13. I think that because they're catering for. It's gonna be. For kids.
They're making money.
They're making money, so why ruin the formula?
Yeah.
But Fox and Sony and them, they gotta change the formula.
Here, let me bring it up. Deadpool did nudity,
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was PG-13.
Did sexual themes, all that stuff.
A lot of blood, a lot of gore.
That was the first R-rated movie. The second,
Logan,
that didn't have anything but
just
curse words, and
I feel like it was forced.
Decimation of people.
No,
I felt like it was forced.
I'm sorry.
Well, you gotta think.
Do you know?
For me, it fit the feel of the movie that they try to put on.
Professor Xavier was a delusional old man now, so of course he's gonna use that kind of language.
I don't know, maybe I'm used to the not like.
It was great seeing that character in a different light, just like the way they did it.
Like I wish they did the Logan series as like the Logan movie.
I wish Wolverine movies were R-rated from the beginning.
Because wasn't there a part that like, what was it? Like the Professor X just fuck.
No, that was Logan.
That was Logan.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like that part.
Professor X said, go fuck yourself, Logan, at the very beginning.
Yeah, it was when he was trying to give him his medicine, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was okay with that.
No, he made a joke. He made it. Logan made a comment at Professor X, and he was like, "Go fuck yourself," which is, I found funny. It's like
it's the way they delivered it.
Very polite person.
Now the
was
part
just like,
you brought up, the fuck, that probably was forced because originally probably was like shit, but they're like, well, it's R-rated, why not? It's already
So wasn't there also a moment when like shit was hitting the fan too, when it did the fuck like.
But I feel like if they
he could have kept silent and it would work for me.
I don't know. To me, like the amount of cursing didn't like destroy the movie because
I don't think there was a lot. I don't think there was a lot of cursing in Logan.
It wasn't.
It was not like Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool's ridiculous though.
But Deadpool uses curse word every other sentence in Marvel comics.
It was more just gore, like seeing his blades just right through.
Right through dudes.
You see it.
Chopping someone's arm completely off.
Like if it was PG-13, they would have given the indication he did it, but you wouldn't have saw it.
No, the most you probably get is like a face slash and the dude spin off camera.
Exactly. Yeah.
what are y'all looking for?
I'm sorry. I'm like, I thought you were going to say
So
something.
moving on to the next topic.
Alright, well, we got
Next
started.
topic.
So we think it's gonna be a great event.
Next topic. Well, I think we should just stay on the movie idea and go with Tom Holland, aka the new Spider-Man, as
Homecoming.
as young Nathan Drake. So if we're gonna go with young Nathan Drake, I don't know if you guys have watched the gameplay at all or have played the game.
I've played
but there's a small part where you see Nathan and his brother as kids.
Yeah, he kind of fits the
Was
look
that the
of
first
him.
or second one?
That was the third one where they showed more of the backstory of the
that was the last.
the most recent one.
Oh,
I was like, that's what drove him to want to be this explorer.
When they tried to find their mom's books.
Yeah, and so
Killed an old lady in process.
So I think it's gonna be good because having a young guy play young Nathan, I think it will actually work.
Visually, yes, with the young face, you can make it match.
Isn't it thinking that they're doing a prequel, so in a sense, they're able to do an original story to a degree, but do you think that people are thinking, oh, it's just another video game movie, it's going to be set up to fail?
Well, any video game movie is going to automatically be thought of as...
Which I don't understand, because they have so much fucking material.
Like Assassin's Creed, I liked it. It was great. As a movie... As the movie,
It's a standalone movie without Assassin's Creed.
It's not part of the video games. It's just its own thing.
But that's the problem. You can't do that because when
I would be 100% comfortable with them completely following a game.
I would too, because
with the storyline, I would.
But I feel like a 2-hour movie wouldn't be enough for like Assassin's Creed, for example.
Also, actually, yes, like you pointed out,
you can take missions. You can set it up to where it's fucking way down the line where you're watching other movies and shit.
Okay, yes and no. I would actually like one of the big movie game, the game movie that I was like looking forward to was World of Warcraft. But that was when they first announced that the World of Warcraft movie is going to take place in the 1 year span between Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft.
I thought the Warcraft movie was on the first game. First Warcraft game.
Wrong. It was actually the second Warcraft game. It was based off Warcraft Orcs and Humans.
Oh, okay.
It was when the Dark Portal, when Medivh opened the Dark Portal and brought all the orcs through.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the original...
That's why you see a little baby.
The original presence for the Warcraft movie was that it was going to take place in the 1 year time span between Warcraft 3 and World of Warcraft to let you know this is what happened.
Now, was that one successful?
Was it
a box out? Did they make their money back?
I believe they made their money back.
They made their money back overseas.
Well,
they didn't They struck gold overseas. But in the U.S., it didn't.
Most movies do better domestically than it does here. Because it's
international.
Yeah, domestic is here.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I flipped them on accident. It's just a bigger audience because they lump all the countries, where we're just that little one.
Okay.
So they just lump it all together, So of course they're gonna make more money. Like I think they made $1 billion on Fast 8 alone over there.
Gross.
What?
Gross. Fast 8. Gross.
Listen, Fast 10's gonna be in space.
I don't care.
Or did you not watch it?
There's a point where...
Did you watch it?
No.
Then don't
talk.
You
don't.
You can't talk, alright?
You can't talk about it.
I've seen every Fast movie, and there's been a few that...
It's getting ridiculous, but it's
getting
entertaining.
It stopped being about the racing at a
Come
point.
on, The Rock pushed a missile with his bare hand. It's just ridiculous now.
I was like, what? It came out of the ice.
You see it in the trailer. It actually shows in the trailer where he gets out the car and then just heaves it towards another vehicle.
Yeah, I think.
Did you find it?
I'm looking it up right now.
He was driving it on the ice. Yeah, I've never seen
because if it made his money back plus,
then I got how much it cost, which was $430 million.
That's actually not bad. I thought it'd be more because of the CG. I thought it'd be a lot more.
Alright, this one's
you do. I was honestly reading the part where it was telling you how much you made.
Well, that was only locally. That didn't give me I've already seen that.
You want to look up the box office numbers?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the revenue.
Yeah.
But I don't know. My favorite guy is Roman Pierce.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's the comic. Him and Ludacris.
Yeah, but dude, he's just all those scenes that he's normally in where he's like panicking or something.
You're getting a chuckle.
All right, so domestically it made $47 million. Foreign, it made $386 million.
So it made its money back.
So worldwide, it made $433 million.
Yeah,
and that's not including the DVD sales.
Yeah, that's still not including anything.
We're probably gonna get a sequel.
Well, yeah,
there's already rumors there's a sequel in the works, anyways.
So the next 6 years,
because they left this. They left this on
Warcraft.
Yeah, they left this on a hanger to where you continue.
You know what?
You know
what the next movie is gonna be?
I know.
Well, yeah.
The next movie's gonna be Warcraft 3.
It was a good game.
It was a good game.
It was a great game.
Do you think they're gonna actually bring out this in?
Yeah, I'd have to, because
because Thrall was older. Thrall was in Warcraft 3, wasn't it?
Thrall was in. So two important things.
There's a big generation gap to where that floating baby orc turns into.
Well, they might just do a
the
time
hero
jump.
the story needs.
In the movie, they might just do a time jump.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do more likely. Because two important things happen in Warcraft 3: the rise of the Lich King, or the rise of Arthas as
As Lich King.
a Death Knight, and then the World Tree, where the demons came through.
I was waiting for it.
And was it Arkodam went after the World Tree?
Sound. Don't worry about it. Well, yeah, because I don't know the full story. I played the game, but I know the story in I think 3. It's been so long since I played it, so I don't really remember. But wow, I don't. That's a lot of reading.
The two important things is the rise of Arthas or the fall of Arthas is better. The fall of Arthas, and then the Battle of the World Tree.
They might just do the fall.
No, if you're gonna do a big movie,
they might do a 2-parter.
Yeah, I think doing doing World of Warcraft 3 as the Battle for the World Tree, and then doing Arthas. And doing Arthas.
There's not much info.
Doing the next movie is Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. That would be the fall of Arthas.
Okay. Yeah, they got a lot of material.
Yeah, they got a lot of material.
It's just how they're gonna do it without
because transitioning from the World of Warcraft movie to the next one, doing Warcraft 3, doing the Warcraft 3 based off the Battle of the World Tree, you would include Medivh a lot better, because you didn't really see Medivh throughout the Frozen Throne campaign or when it came to
I think
Arthas.
the big question is people are wanting to know, when are they bringing pandas in?
Listen, when Warcraft 10 releases, Warcraft 10 movie drops.
No, you listen right here. The only Pandaren to show up throughout the World of Warcraft games was during the small kind of mini campaign where you played as Thrall, and you were trying to build Orgrimmar, and you were trying to gain allies. At the time, he had just the Taurens, and he went to go seek. He went to go check out.
Game, right?
Yeah, it was the third game. He went to go, examine the land, and he ran across Vol'jin, who was leader of the Darkspear tribe, and he helped him fight the humans off and escape the Darkspear Islands.
Okay, so they got a lot of story that they work with, and it seems like they're doing it right.
Yeah.
So back to the original talk of Uncharted with the. Yeah, sorry. I was trying to bring it back.
We're done.
With them doing a prequel, because a prequel from the games, I think you either played them all or you watched them all.
I've played them all.
I've watched them all.
You watched them all. I've only played the second one. Did they give enough info of his backstory from when he was younger that they can go off of it?
They talk about it,
Rob? Make their
No. This is back to Nathan Drake.
We went back to Uncharted.
We're back to Nathan.
I tried to bring it back.
So when it came to Nathan Drake, okay, I didn't play Uncharted. I watched.
So you watched all the cutscenes?
I watched the entire game.
No, he watched the full play
because I've only played the second one.
So the way it was Nathan lost both his parents. Him and his brother lost both his parents, but they had like little remnants of what they did, and they'd always had like a.
But did they give enough info of his like backstory in a sense for the movie purpose?
Kind of.
So they can go off of it.
Basically, what it was him and his brother broke into this lady's mansion, found this book that belonged to their mother. The lady basically had a heart attack and
they killed her.
They got
spoiler alert.
They got Frank.
This is early on in the third game, so
the game's been out so long, and we got like 4 views.
Yeah.
So
is Nathan Drake British?
No, God, he's
100% American.
Yeah,
he's American. I think he's just just where he goes.
He just travels a lot.
Tom Holland is British.
Oh, yeah, but he's playing an American.
I'm pretty sure he can do an American accent.
Peter Parker talks with a British accent.
Actually, I honestly can't really remember.
It's there.
No.
It's there.
It's there, but it's just hinted.
Well, isn't Andrew Garfield? Isn't he?
I have no idea.
Canadian.
He has an accent too.
But he hit it.
Yeah,
because
Oh, hey, how about this? Logan's from Australia.
Oh, but he's a good actor. He's aged.
Hugh Laurie.
No idea who that is.
He played in House.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful show.
If you actually hear him talk, full on British.
Mm-hmm.
You got a great American accent.
Right.
That's great.
Also, you can go to The Walking Dead. Rick.
I don't fucking know where. I don't even know who the actor is.
I don't know his name either. I just know Coral.
That Asian?
No, the white guy, Rick.
Not Glenn.
Mr.
I've never
Cowboy.
watched Walking Dead.
Okay.
Sorry.
You haven't seen the Coral?
Anyway, I'm sorry we went down this rabbit hole. Holy shit.
He can do it. He can definitely do it without an accent.
Now, if they get the right director and the script, I think
that's any movie.
Well, no, because even if it has a solid script, but if the director's not good, it'll be a horrible movie.
Here's the big thing, is that the game was made by Sony.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So the movie's going to be made by Sony.
No,
it's made by a studio that works with Sony.
Naughty Dog's there, but is Naughty Dog's owned by Sony?
Okay, no. They're very close because
they're the makers of Crash Bandicoot. Oh,
yeah, the maker of Crash Bandicoot, which was like
I didn't know if
the Mario.
I wasn't sure if they released any games on Xbox or not. I don't remember.
They might have a couple games, but they're like really spin-off games.
Can you just not?
Right?
Actually, no. I don't remember them ever.
I can
releasing anything on Xbox.
I think of a couple Crash Bandicoot games that's on the Xbox.
Well, that's just
otherwise that was like pretty early Xbox.
Yeah, they made nothing I think exclusively for Xbox.
So everything mostly is PS2.
Yeah, because they did The Last of Us, Uncharted.
Okay.
And then
so
all the Crash Bandicoot games. They exclusively work hand in hand with Sony regularly.
So Sony Studios is going to be making the movie. It might be good. It might be bad.
And also, it
might be a Warcraft movie. It might be an Assassin's Creed, or it might be a Mario Brothers movie.
All of Nathan's stories from the games of like his past leave enough of an open door for them to make a large story.
I think they're doing it the smart way. They're doing it all the way at the beginning, where the games didn't cover that, so they're able to stop giggling.
They talk about it, but they gave themselves enough open room.
But the game didn't do enough explaining or flashbacks enough to ruin the movie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're leaving themselves enough open room to touch a lot of things.
Are we having technical difficulties over here? You would use that one. Alright, yeah.
I just got a text message. I have to pee. Let's go.
Please tell me you didn't lock his phone so I can pull up our list of where to go.
Okay.
We got Resident Evil.
Okay, yeah, Resident Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil.
Didn't they just okay? Before we get on to the reboot, I got the text message too. Sorry, that they doing a 6-movie reboot. Didn't the last one just come out last year, or did it come out?
Oh,
it's called The Final Chapter, right?
Yeah, that came out near the end of last year, I believe.
Yeah, it came out because I remember. I was waiting for it to come out because I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch them all. I have not watched them.
Oh, I've been watching them, so I just waiting for that to come out to finish it.
I've seen trailers because I think it's either the 4th or 5th one. They introduced Wesker from the actual game.
When did they introduce it?
But I heard it was not good, so I was like, I'm just not gonna watch it then because I played 5. It was great. You played 5, right? Or did you play any Resident Evils? You have not played none.
Which one was 5?
I don't think I got through the first level of 5.
Which one was 5? 5 was Africa?
5 was the Africa. It made a big deal because you're killing black people.
Yeah, it came out December
23rd.
But they're
exactly. The movie's 6 months old. December 13th, 2016.
Okay, and I don't think it's even on DVD yet.
Yes.
Is it?
It should be on DVD.
Okay, so after they did that, they're already going to do a reboot. Now, if they do the reboot, they said a 6-movie reboot. If they do it right, each movie will be each game. Hopefully, it'll make sense.
You could hope.
I mean, well, exactly. A man can dream, but will it happen?
A man.
No. Sorry, we're having a sewage problem. Okay, no attention.
Because if you also look, since you watched all the,
I've not played Resident Evil. The first one, the second one, the third one.
Third one was good.
The fourth one I touched on the Wii because it was cool. I played the shit out of 5 multiple times. 6, for some reason I did not like.
I didn't touch 6 just because it didn't even look good.
I played halfway through it and just either the story just kept jumping around too much for me or just
the wonderful rotating characters.
Yeah, I think so. It was all syncing together, but it just didn't make sense to me, or just the gameplay was different. Because I played 5 so much, and it was different.
Yeah.
We're on Resident Evil, by the way.
But also 5 was
really. You're talking about playing the Resident Evil games. You're talking about Resident Evil.
No, he's talking about Spooderman.
Oh, Spooderman? That's a good game.
Okay, so I'm actually completely okay with these
the
reboots because honestly
Have you watched the first?
I've watched the first movie. I've watched the second movie. That was where I stopped because I was like,
that's when they fell off the rails for you.
They didn't pull you back when they introduced Wesker.
What about when they pulled in Las Vegas?
Remember when they brought in introduced Wesker in the fourth one?
He didn't get there.
I saw the trailers. At least
Wesker was in the first movie. So
was he?
He was.
He was for a very.
He did. Wasn't in the trailer.
He was the bad guy.
He wasn't in the trailer. I just remember the dog.
What? You don't remember the tiny little hallway scene?
No.
That they brought back in the most recent one?
I remember her kicking the dog. That iconic kick.
See, I thought you would remember the hallway scene since they tried to bring it back in the 7th one.
Did they?
Yes.
The hallway scene is one of my favorite parts.
And
then they brought it back in the most recent one. You should watch the most recent one.
Why does everything have the hallway scene? When you think about it.
Hallway with lasers.
Think how easy it is to record a hallway.
That shit gave me nightmares.
What, the hallway scene?
The hallway with the lasers?
Yeah.
How she was like being cool, dodging it and everything, the black dude. And then
at the end, he just thought it was like.
At the end, he's getting ready, and it's just a giant wall, and you can't do nothing about it.
He knew it too. He's like, damn it.
Well, okay.
Well played, computer. Well played.
Now, do you think that they're setting up? They're going too big on this, planning a 6-movie reboot.
Absolutely.
That the first one's going to succeed.
Okay, yes and no. I think going for 6 movies is a little far, but the fact that they put it into 6 movies allows them to focus so much on each movie.
So they can work on the script to actually where it makes sense.
Yeah, so they're not rushing it. They're not like, how much can we fit into this game from these games?
In case we can't get a sequel.
But there's still always the plausibility, though, that first movie flops and the whole thing just goes up in
didn't the
smoke.
original ones flop and they still made sequels? Or did it...
I think it had such...
Or did it did
I think
just
it had a following,
it did just enough?
I think it had a following after it came out in theaters. And
did it?
I believe that's what led to its success, if I remember correctly.
That's a lot of movies. If it didn't do well in theaters, it always does well in the DVD sales.
You look bored over there, Duffy.
Oh, no, I'm just scratching my head.
Oh.
Well, he's never played the Resident Evil
games. I have nothing on this.
Okay,
on this
you
topic.
know what? The Resident Evil games,
Did you watch the movies?
Yeah, I did, but not a whole lot of them.
Okay, I played 2 Resident Evil games. Technically 3 to count Umbrella Chronicles, but that's...
Well, okay, was it Raccoon City? That one?
The first one?
No, that horrible
Or
one.
Operation Raccoon City?
Yeah.
Does that
count?
I had so
no,
much
that
hope
doesn't
for that.
count.
I hate that game.
No. But,
I had hope for it too.
But
that doesn't even touch the Resident story
have,
very much.
I actually bought the collector's, not the like the deluxe edition for that, and I have the patches.
Sorry.
I have one of the patches.
Isn't that a snow globe?
Sand Globe.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sand Globe.
It's a sand globe?
From
Okay,
the fifth one.
What, of like Las Vegas?
That's what I went to go look. I went to go look it up on eBay to sell it. And
I thought it was a snow globe.
I typed in snow globe and I couldn't find anything. I had to go to like the thing and it was Resident Evil 5 Sand Globe. I'm like, you fucking.
Yeah, I thought it was a snow globe. I never opened it. So
Sand. There's no snow in Africa.
Also, it's still
God.
Yeah, it's still sealed. I never opened it. I never took it out.
But he took it probably out.
You know what? Talk to my childhood self. It's a different story.
You know what?
And he also
Don't
took
give
that,
me that
He also
chance.
took that
Can you
Gears
just
3
hush
stuff
your-
out and that Saints
All
Row
right,
thing.
all right.
Okay, for one, that Saints Row thing,
hey,
the headsets were defective.
Hey, we're going off topic.
Sorry.
Back to Resident Evil. I really think that they have a good chance of actually making the movies a lot better.
I'm
What studio owns the movie rights? Do you know?
Nope.
It's not Paramount, is it?
But I would think it'd be Sony.
Is this no?
I don't believe
think
it's been
I
a
don't think
Sony
Sony would do
connected
that.
movie series.
Sony,
I have it open
Sony
still,
would
so I
have.
can just tell
I
you.
think Sony would have pulled the plug on that by like movie 3. It's just like, you know what? This is not working out.
We regret our decisions.
Because you know the rule of threes. After third one, reboot. Or you just don't, or you quit making them. Like Iron Man, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I think that was the only reason.
Granted, that's a book, different story.
Or the Hobbit series, which you didn't even have to do with 3 movies.
Let's not get started on that.
We're just touching Rule 3.
The director for the initial Resident Evil movie was Paul W.S. Anderson.
So I'm assuming it changed director.
Production was Capcom.
Capcom did not make that movie.
They're
Don't tell me
they're
that.
part of the production.
They just took like the editing team and so
I've
they're
never
like,
heard of-
let's make a movie, guys.
I've never heard of
Constantine
any of those
film?
studios except for Capcom.
I've seen DMG Entertainment on like a couple movie intros.
Good movies.
I didn't say that. I just said movie intros. I just recall it.
Yeah, we lost our tech guy, so we have to stay on Resident Evil.
Yeah. But no.
We don't have this damn.
Capcom was directly tied to the Resident Evil series.
Oh,
movies.
now
Sony Pictures. It was Sony Pictures.
So they distributed it.
They were the distributors, but doesn't mean they were involved in the movie shooting.
Probably. They probably
Sony Pictures is the movie. Sony Pictures is Sony's movie department.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ones that did Spider-Man, Fox of Fantastic Four, X-Men.
Let's not talk about that.
They did Spider-Man. They did X-Men.
X-Men is Fox.
What's it, Fox?
Yes.
What else did they do?
Exactly.
Ghost Rider? Nicolas Cage and Ghost Rider. Come on.
I think maybe that was Paramount. I'm not 100%.
Don't take you to quote on that.
Please hold.
Yeah, don't quote me on that. Don't make that a meme.
All right. Executive producer, actor, screenplay, co-writer, director. Dude, I think it was Sony Pictures.
It probably was. Well, just find a cover.
Look. I got producer, executive producer, actor, screenplay, co-producer, producers, and
It
director.
normally says, that's boring.
I know it's not loaded for some reason.
Yeah. Okay, what do we have next on the list?
Next on the list.
Well, we're supposed to talk about Power Rangers, and
Resident Evil.
we're going to tie that into how that might not get a sequel.
It already said it's probably not. I think it was on a website I read. I think it's a comic book site or something. Because it didn't make. Have you seen it?
No, he just said it looked like garbage. He didn't say he watched it.
Then you know what? Fight the power.
It did look garbage.
Fight the power.
I had a problem with the suits.
I'm sorry. The big thing. The thing that always, like, Power Rangers, which is one of the reasons why I loved Wild Force, has always been the Zords. Because what does every single episode end with? We need Megazord power now.
What's that?
And that's what happened.
That's what they.
And you know
technically
what?
did.
I saw the Megazord, and it made me weep.
Well,
I was walking through a Walmart.
Listen, let your childhood.
Oh no! The toy looks nothing like the movie.
Yeah, the toy is horrible.
The toy is garbage.
Allow me to decide.
But it actually was a good movie. It actually, I mean, granted, there wasn't for what Power Rangers was all action Zord fights.
Yeah.
But the movie tackled the other side, which actually was really good. The whole the
How Rita came to be. And
pretty much teen drama.
Oh, that too.
It actually did it really well. surprisingly. And then the action scene, like that fell down a lot. But I was good.
Oh, also there's like some other things. No, actually,
I can't touch on my opinion. I haven't watched it.
There's some other things that bothered it with me is how I understand
was it
making
the suits?
The suits definitely the suits.
I agree
definitely.
with the suits.
I also understand why making 3/5 of the team white could be considered a problem. Making the Yellow Ranger Asian could be considered a problem, and making the Black Ranger black.
Well, that was the original, right?
Yeah, that was the first.
Yeah, that's.
I know, but
we
that's
live in
why
a different society.
that's
now.
why they didn't do it.
But no, the only problem I had with that was the names. Like they kept the names.
And
That's for the new generation.
But still.
And you know what?
But now it's now the new generations be like, all right, who's Jason? Oh, they're gonna.
And what you told me is there's a possibility that they might make the Green Ranger a girl.
Yeah.
I lost it. I'm like done. Nope.
Which is
Thank
dumb
you.
because Tommy or Jason David Frank is still in good fucking shape.
And you know,
Dude, you can throw him right back into the green
you
suit.
know what? I loved him in Dino Force.
But he doesn't. Oh God, yeah, right.
Right?
I think it was Dino Thunder, not that.
Dino Thunder,
I
you're
would
right.
see, but they that would be awesome. But they could have made him a teacher. If you're already going ahead and you're fucking up everything
like
else,
they did in Dino Thunder.
Yeah, like they did in Dino Thunder. Like,
Make him Zordon.
I know. Let's make the guy from Breaking Bad.
Teacher. They can make him. Fuck, they can make him whatever the fuck they want.
Make
but-
Sensei.
Well, apparently,
Guidance Sensei.
okay. Well, I don't know if the DVD's out yet, but apparently there was a deleted scene with Tommy interacting with Rita in the donut shop.
Yeah, apparently.
Fighting Rita?
I don't know if it was
Interacting.
Well,
Doesn't
apparently
mean fighting.
Jason David Frank and the actress who played Kimberly were in the premiere because they're both in the movie.
Yeah.
They got escorted out of the movie because they were mad
That they got cut.
that a lot of their scenes got cut.
I don't know if you guys got to see it, but it got shut down because this was getting made. Was that it's
All that
freelance-
rated R.
Yeah, freelance director that made the Dark Power Rangers thing.
Oh yeah,
I haven't
fucking love that.
I
Dude.
haven't
It's
watched
you
it,
can
but I
still
heard
find
was
it.
good.
It's hard to find, but
You can
like,
find anything.
if that was a movie, it would have been wonderful to bring back the original Power Rangers.
But see, Saban, they don't understand that most of their audience now are our age or
Yeah.
older, not
Yeah,
kids.
it's a nostalgia
they're,
thing.
They're trying to they're trying to get kids, and
You,
it's just not.
you
gonna
ask
work.
a kid this age who sees the new Power Rangers.
Who Jason is?
They don't. Yeah, they don't.
They're not gonna.
They don't even know the new Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we
granted,
don't know the Power Rangers.
we don't either because we're older and we realize, wow, this is really cheesy. But at least the new ones.
You know, it was sad when I think it was Power Rangers Megaforce literally had to take from the old generations where they like took their powers or they transformed into them.
Well, that was the Japanese version. That's how.
No, it's in the American version too.
Well, they transferred it over.
Yeah, but
I watched
regardless,
the episode of the Japanese version. It was fucking fantastic.
But see, now the thing is,
Well, a lot of
It
it's
was
done
fucking
because that's the way you're
No,
supposed to
it's-
see it.
Okay, in the original Power Ranger Japanese version, Super Sentai, the season before we got it, and at the ending, actually all the Rangers died except for the leader.
Yeah.
So it was like actually really dark. But then we got the one after that. But the Sentai version normally is like 50 episodes. We're condensing it to like 30 to 28.
Yeah.
So they're cutting a lot of stuff, probably, who knows, a lot
of villains. I'm pretty sure
Probably
they're taking
villain-
villains
so-
and just putting it in
But
the
the problem is it's
Honestly,
hard
though.
to find the Sentai version subbed. At least for me it is. When I try to look it up. But yeah, most of the Japanese version's better. I think when Disney took it over.
I am not willing to dedicate that much to Power Rangers. All right, I already gotta support Disney because of Marvel and Star Wars.
You don't have to.
So they got a good.
Disney's taking up everything and just accepting and roll with
But
it.
see, they can't take
Half
everything.
my
or-
pops are fucking Disney.
Well, they can't.
Disney's
take,
never gonna die at this
Disney.
point.
Well, not only that, Disney can't take everything because then it becomes a monopoly.
They
They can only take so much. So they're
They've
taking
been
the
so-
big.
they-
They're taking the
they-
big titles. They took Marvel, Star Wars.
yeah, there's people that are still making shit. People are still making money, and that's no problem.
Yeah, but see, if Disney starts buying other
Like,
properties,
okay, no,
before you
Like
know
if
it,
Disney buys DC, then
They
we can have a
can't-
problem.
That's a big
they
problem.
could.
They can't.
No,
That would be a monopoly.
they can, and they still don't have a monopoly
because
it's movies. It's just movies.
But it's superhero movies.
But you don't. The law will not dictate the law will not dictate superhero movies like that.
Guys, can I bring up a good point?
They'll just dictate as movies.
Is that DC isn't just known for movies; they're also known for
the
comics. That is the big thing.
But see,
when
they can
you
still
talk
get the
about
DC movie
comics,
rights.
you talk about two major Marvel and DC.
I don't know of any other.
Exactly.
There's Dark Horse. There's IDW. There's a few of them, but they're smaller and they have a.
They're not well known. But they have a few. They probably have a few popular comics.
Like if you guys ever see Alien comics, they're normally Dark Horse.
Isn't there a Back to the Future?
Spawn, Dark Horse.
There's all kinds.
There's all sorts.
There's even a Power Ranger one.
There's actually a DC and Power Ranger one. Right
I heard that one got canceled though. They're gonna come back to it.
Okay. And there's actually a. What was it? It was Ted and Someone. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It's the movie that it's based off is Ted and Blank's Awesome Adventure. You know,
Bill and Ted.
Bill and Ted. Bill and Ted. There was a Bill and Ted comic.
Well then.
Yeah.
They make comics for everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Even things like, wow, there's a comic for that.
Anything they can expand a universe on will probably.
There's Rick and Morty comics. There were Samurai Jack comics. Which is a topic we'll have to talk about later because I don't know if you guys have been watching Samurai Jack.
I
haven't started anyone. I should.
I've been told I should.
I've been told of an episode that created a problem.
Bring it in, boys, because it's over.
Yeah, I know it's over.
The season is over and the series is over.
Yeah, so
They already killed it that quickly.
From that one episode, I'm assuming.
So then, was it like a?
You don't know that? We thought Samurai Jack was dead 10 years ago.
Yeah, and look, now
I enjoyed it back then.
Invader Zim was canceled. They're bringing that back. They're doing a movie.
What?
Invader Zim.
Yeah, they're doing Invader.
And that got canceled. Two seasons?
But see, they canceled Invader Zim, but you see Invader Zim stuff all the time.
It blew up.
It blew up.
It was all the emo generation.
I love Invader Zim.
Yeah,
we're part of the emo generation.
I like Invader Zim.
Invader Zim's great.
I love Gur.
And then the voice actor that played him, I recognize him in everything. I'm like,
Gur.
He's like Johnny and Gosh for me.
Like you just recognize the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sit there watching Bleach. I'm like, sounds like Bash Stampede.
Sounds like Adam.
Yeah.
Waiting for him to say morphin time.
Which I was really happy he came back and did the Black Ranger again.
I think he did it a couple times. He did it a couple times throughout the
Bain fucking
series.
Jason Frank.
Yeah.
They showed up in one episode.
Well, he was good at what he did.
Yeah.
He had the athletics to pull off most of his own stunts.
Well, that's one of the requirements.
Yeah.
Listen, we know it. No, it's not. You've seen some. We've seen Power Rangers.
You don't have to be perfect at it. You gotta know how to flip.
I'll tell you right now.
The putties they didn't have any.
I'll tell you right
That's why
now.
they were putties.
I'll tell you right now. When they morphed, it wasn't the same actor.
Yeah. Yellow Ranger became a guy.
What's that bulge on the Yellow Ranger? It's the daggers. Don't look at it.
Don't look at it.
That's why they added skirts. They tell you that's a girl. That's a guy. But no, apparently there's a I think someone's starting a Kickstarter or something to raise money for the second Power Ranger movie. Now I don't know how well that's going, but
There's an attack.
I mean there's enough. Even though it didn't make its money back, they're probably going to what?
I'm sorry, I just thought you said Kickstarter, and when it came to like the sequels of the movie, it made me think of another movie that got Indiegogo'd, and I'm actually really looking forward to.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember right now.
Can I bring it up?
Yeah,
bring it up.
Go ahead.
Super Troopers 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I'm
they said
actually-
they just wrapped up production.
Yeah,
They
they're
just
done.
did.
I'm so excited for that movie to come out.
I concur.
Listen, we're going to Mexico.
Oh, I loved it. It was
There
so
was
great.
another movie that got kickstarted, or that got Indiego'd, that I thought you were going to say it's a geek movie. I can't remember what it was.
What is it?
Super Troopers is part of my childhood. All right.
Oh, that's great.
The fucking smoke just came out.
That's why I told him to.
I blew it that way.
Yeah.
You
alright?
did not this time.
There's a fan of us. There's nothing he can do.
Yeah.
You want me to blow it up? I'll blow it up.
Please
with Duffy.
don't. Please
Yeah,
don't blow
look.
it now.
Listen, if you didn't blow a nose, I don't need to know. That's not no.
I think we're gonna.
Weak sauce.
Listen, he'll start coughing again. We don't need that for audio.
Actually, the battery's dying, and
I did not know it was ran by a battery.
How do you think it works?
I don't.
I start a small fire every time.
He opens that small side, has a little bit of
For all I know, there's
cotton in
ants
there
and
that,
they're
like-
running their fucking head off.
Well, there's cotton involved, but yeah. So the next, I think
if they
I
did,
didn't watch the Power Rangers movie. I don't think I'm going to watch it until it comes
it's on
out.
Netflix.
Yeah, until it's on Netflix. Like, I'll be at the shop, and it'll just be like coming on, and I'll just be like playing my game. I'm like, huh? Oh, my turn. Okay.
Now, I think if they make a sequel, they just don't advertise as much because it did make a good amount of money, but they just advertise.
murder
it.
yourself on ad revenue.
Yeah, that was their problem because I guess
I saw that everywhere.
Same with Ghost in the Shell.
But see,
There is literally a game that I played, and it has every one of those Power Rangers, even Rita.
Yeah.
And her assist is broken as shit.
But yeah, no, it's. I think it was good. I liked it. I went in with like really low expectations.
Same here.
But
You know-
came out, like,
You know what? Let's put this on the table. But would you have rather watched the Sword Art Online movie?
I did watch Sword Art Online.
Would you watch it again?
We would have if there was another showing for
There
it.
you go.
But would I watch Power Rangers again? Yeah, I would.
Would you pay for it?
I don't pay for movies.
Oh, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't pay for the first one.
Okay.
he didn't steal it just to put clarity on it, and he
Moving
didn't
on.
break into the place.
Moving on. So Power Rangers, some liked it. They didn't do as well as they wanted to. So hopefully,
Now, I don't think it's been released in China yet.
hopefully the Kickstarter can give them what they need to.
Well, they did that with Shenmue 3. I'm sorry, that's a little way off.
That is a little bit.
That's a way off.
I'm
but
trying to move this along. Stop reeling it back.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying that game.
There's a speed
I didn't
bump
even know
where
about,
I work.
I didn't even
You
know
are
about
it.
the first two. I didn't even know.
Oh, you
about
didn't know
the
it was
first
a
two.
series before it came out?
Yeah, I didn't even know what Shenmue was until you're like, oh, Shenmue 3 Kickstarter.
There was a Jaws 3, and that was awful.
Well, let's not talk about Jaws.
So, moving on.
Alright.
Let's. Do we want to keep going with movies? Because we can go ahead and talk about Wonder Woman coming out and our expectations, and me as like a,
I'm going
pale
in
Marvel.
I'm going in with high expectations. The movie looks really good. She was good in Dawn of Justice. I can't wait for her on movie. I'm like the only person in this room that liked Dawn of Justice.
I saw a comic that was like this guy walked in and he's like, "Oh, what are you guys watching?" It's like, "Oh, we're watching all the Injustice. We're watching all the Injustice cinematics. Why don't you just watch Superman versus Batman?" Because the entire plot is not stopped by having the same moms named Martha.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright.
Well, also,
Alright, I get it. That was a design flaw.
That
was a flaw. But I guess they had to find a reason.
you also could have watched
Even though they had years of material. But they went with that.
No. They didn't have years of material. They
Decades?
literally had the the Batman Return to the Dark Knight comic to go completely off of. Why did Batman do what he did? He could have killed Superman. He could have done whatever he wanted. Why did he just choose to beat him up? So that Superman knew that he could.
Here's my one thing is with Dawn of Justice. You could have watched the movie and just watched the biggest cinematic trailer they released for the movie because every big part of the movie was in that trailer.
Oh yeah.
That's most movies.
No. In this movie, they did not. There was no surprise besides Cyborg, Aquaman, and Flash. That was not shown in that trailer.
See, the big thing for me was exactly that. And as soon as I saw the trailer, I knew exactly what happened. Superman, Batman fight. They see Doomsday.
They find a common ground.
They fight Doomsday, and
Wonder Woman pops in
up.
also.
Yeah, it's like, and they showed all of that. If they have left out Doomsday out of the trailers, it would have been like, oh,
yeah, because the movie makes you think it's only Superman and Batman that are going to be going at it.
It's like Superman versus Batman. There's also this bad guy. By the way.
Well, let's just say they're not good with trailers. Like, some studios aren't good with trailers. They always reveal too much. Like, I've noticed some trailers, just for example, Amazing Spider-Man. But I think the last trailer they released, they already showed a clip of the. I know that's the ending, the ending fight.
Yeah.
Which I think is on the plane. That's got to be the ending because he went from his homemade suit to the new suit back to his homemade suit. So you know that's the ending fight.
Yeah.
Watch them put that in the middle.
Why?
Okay, I will admit, putting in the trailers that you don't deserve the suit anymore. Taking the suit back, they shouldn't have put that in trailers. That completely gives it away.
So every studio they make a mistake.
Speaking about studios that make bad trailers, the Star Wars trailer. I'm not looking forward to the Star Wars movie based off that trailer. There's nothing in that trailer that makes me go like, oh my god, another Star Wars movie. It was just like...
I think the Battlefront
you showed me...
was better.
It was literally like...
Well, you gotta think there, because there's probably a lot in that story for this next one. They're probably like, what can we show that doesn't ruin the movie? And that was it.
Okay. There's, what can we show that ruins the movie?
Well, they don't want to ruin the plot.
But there's also... What can we show that makes
Didn't like Luke just be like, Jedis don't need to exist?
No, he said the Jedi. He's like
the Jedi need to end.
All the years that he's learned that like the Jedi need to end.
Yeah.
So it makes me think like.
Now, as a person that actually knows the legacy to a farther extent,
how much is it still canon since Disney took over?
None of it, but they can take parts out of it. Now, when Luke, at the end of Revenge of the Sith, Luke rebuilt the Jedi Order, but he didn't.
You should just open them all.
I'm talking here.
I'm sorry.
Focus. All right. USA. He didn't just go like, all right, boys, back to work. Jedi Order stuff, same as usual. He actually rebuilt it and shaped it into a better form of the Order. Like before, it was kind of against for Jedis to actually love.
Yeah, it's against the rules.
It was against the rules for them. It wasn't against the rules for them to falling in love. What it was is them against to.
They weren't supposed to have feelings, right?
No, it wasn't that they were supposed to have feelings. They weren't supposed to build connections. Because when you break a connection or you lose a connection, it
opens the door to corruption.
It opens the door to corruption.
To the dark side.
But he kind of played with the rules, because at that point, the Sith Order was gone. Vader was gone, and so was Palpatine. I mean,
well, didn't they say whenever there's a light side, there's always a dark side, no matter what?
Eventually, the dark side does come back. There was a
2-minute warning.
We're at the hour and a half mark.
We're at the 2 minutes before an hour mark.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's fine. Oh, we're good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I just need to remind.
There was a.
No, we need to keep track of that.
There was a. Who was it? It was. I think it was Han and Leia's son.
Yeah.
Who became corrupt.
That was
Kylo Ren, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Kylo Ren was.
He became the dark side.
He became the dark side, but he was not known as Kylo Ren in Legacy. He was.
Well, he has his actual.
Kylo Ren's
right?
What?
Was his name Ben?
I think
his name was still Ben. He was still Ben.
That's his real birth name.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren is his adopted name that he gave himself.
Kylo Ren is his Sith name.
Yeah.
It was an adopted name. He didn't adopt himself. The fuck?
He adopted the name upon himself. That's what he started calling.
I have dark Sidious.
I am dark red.
So yeah, he eventually became corrupt, and there will always be corruption, but again, like Luke made the rules a little more lenient, and
because he doesn't know all the rules.
No, you.
Also, he wasn't raised around the rules.
You only see him go to Master Yoda twice, but he spends a lot of time with Master Yoda, and eventually goes out on his own quest and learns about the Jedi Order.
In the trailer, didn't they show like these it looked like books? If I was wrong, if I'm mistaken, looked like he had books of like the Jedi Order.
He probably got his hands on it because you got to remember there was this point where he was
training. They didn't destroy the full temple, right? Originally.
Well, see, and then there's another thing. More than likely, after the Empire fell, he went to Coruscant because the Jedi Temple was always there. They never tore it down, and there was always remnants. Parts of the Jedi Temple that people didn't go to, and there was plenty of Jedi Temples that no one ever got to. I mean,
there was like hidden ones.
Well, in the prequel movie they made, what was the one that just came out?
Was it
where they brought in
Rogue One?
Rogue One.
I haven't watched that.
They go to a temple that still exists.
There's a Jedi Temple.
Yeah, they on that planet that they blew up. There was a Jedi Temple that still existed at that point.
And
weren't there Jedi temples everywhere?
Yeah,
they're all over the place. Yeah.
So he could find text.
He could find out about the Jedi Order, and he can see because again he created it.
Well, didn't they say in the Force Awakens he was going to search for the first.
Yeah,
temple?
He went on a hunt for the original Jedi Temple.
Yeah, the original temple.
Which I'm assuming is the island he is on. when they ended.
I'm just guessing.
I'm just guessing. No, we don't know 100%.
Because
this is where he ran away to.
Yeah, this is where he hid. Because it was a place that was so uncharted and like out there.
So far away from Kylo Ren.
So far away from civilization. Not even Kylo Ren. The Knights of Ren.
Yeah, which they didn't really.
That's another thing. Yeah, they didn't touch on them, but
that's something I want to see.
I don't remember if they mentioned it or not.
That's something you could have put in the trailers and shown, and it would have been really cool. It would have been like,
actually,
oh man.
It wasn't even a flashback. It was just a.
All you see is him.
It was like a flash.
Yeah, you just see a little burst, and you see the group of people.
Yeah, the little sequence when Rey grabbed.
That was the most reference they made to them without saying anything, which was really bad. Because they could have done more to make it a little bit, but without giving too much.
Now, here's a question. Now, do you think they're going to bring back the ghosts like they did in Return of the Jedi? Like,
they already started when she heard the whispers.
So if they're going to do that, they're going to bring back Obi-Wan. And
so
I don't think they're going to.
That would be so... Oh, I would be hella hyped for that.
They could do that, but then they would have to do the same thing.
Because Luke should be able to do that. He should be able to still talk to him, I would assume.
He should still be able to...
Unless when he went against Kylo Ren, he lost his connection with the Force.
Because he started to question the Force?
That's possible.
Because, again, at this point...
Didn't he become a Grey Jedi, what is it called?
Okay, so...
He's not light or dark?
The Grey Jedis are a special group of Jedis that are meant to keep balance. They are the agents of balance, and they don't pick sides in a war or anything like that. But when this light side or the dark side starts to tip,
when it starts to unbalance,
they balance it out.
Okay.
He was actually a.
Now is that canon?
Again, I have never read any of the books.
Well, there's a lot of books.
No, okay.
That's a long series.
Didn't they announce? Didn't Disney say what was canon?
The only thing that was canon when Disney took over was up to Revenge of the Sith. Everything after that was considered not canon. It goes into the legacy. So they've come out with a couple books. They've came out with the what basically happened after Revenge of the Sith. The Empire kind of struggling to
maintain control.
Because after the Death Star blew up,
Nazis.
You gonna start just keep throwing out words?
I'm sorry. They had a Nazi scene in The Force Awakens.
In Force Awakens, but see, that's not the Empire. That's the First Order.
Just
so they try and maintain the order, but when Palpatine and the Death Star was blown up, everyone knew. Coruscant knew. It's like the Empire tried to cover it up, but Rebels got out the news.
Yeah,
and it was as soon as that happened, everything blew up. Like Coruscant rebelled. I don't know. Have you guys ever played Battlefront?
Not. I played the original game.
Okay, so in the new Battlefront,
I'm excited for the second one though.
I'm looking forward to that too. But in the new Battlefront, they had a map. I can't remember the name of it, but it was literally the Empire's last stand. It was them trying. It was the last great battle before the fall of the Empire, and the remnants of it broke off, and then eventually came back and made the First Order.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see the Star Wars movie regardless, but the
yeah.
the trailer
Star Wars, yeah, at this point.
The trailer was like, okay, another Star Wars movie's coming out.
This is a movie that we keep going to. What was it? There's a movie that kept coming out that everyone kept going to see, and they were all disappointed every time. Can't remember what
Besides Fast and the Furious?
No.
Ha!
Savages. All of you.
Besides Resident Evil?
Savage. Right.
I think it might be Resident Evil. Resident Evil or
Assassin's Creed.
the Transformers.
Transformers. There we go.
That's actually
That's
one
a
of
good
those.
one.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of. So yeah, thank you.
But
Transformers
you're
is
gonna
the
go
one.
no. But we're gonna go. Well, we're gonna watch them all before we're gonna see the new one. Then.
Yeah, because I don't remember shit from them.
Well, because you only watch movies once.
I haven't watched the Marky Mark series, so I don't even know.
It was
Yeah,
one, it was one movie.
The last time
and it was actually good.
Listen.
the last Transformer movie I saw was still Shia LaBeouf.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh.
All you have to
And then he
do.
got like teleported to like the pyramids or some shit.
All you have.
That
to,
was 2, I believe?
Oh, well,
that was
fuck.
2. That was 2.
That was
You-
two.
What else
It
shit?
was 08.
You don't have to see 3.
I
You
watched
can go
3.
see 4,
Which
and
one
that's
was
gonna
4?
play into the next one. That's the one with Grimlock,
And the Dinobots.
the Dinobots.
Oh, that one, didn't watch that one.
That's
Yeah,
good.
no.
See, that's the one I was like, oh my god, because when it comes to Transformers, it's Dinobots.
All
the
that comes to
Oh, yeah.
all that comes to mind now with Transformers is Marky Mark.
He's not that bad. He's actually a good actor.
I didn't say he was bad. I'm just saying
The fact that you call him, he doesn't like
Mark Wahlberg.
He actually
comes to
doesn't like
mind.
that.
I don't give a fuck. We don't like it.
I guess he's just.
Okay.
He's Marky Mark.
Okay,
Jetfire, the second movie, and that's all I need.
Jetfire was
Need
in
to
the
say
second
in order
movie.
For people to understand why I despise that series. Jetfire.
The
is...
sidekick. I'm gonna hug
I don't
this
remember
tablet.
Jetfire.
and
I
it's
remember-
gonna
I
be
remember
you.
Sidewinder.
Okay,
It's just,
I feel your pain.
I actually like him because I figured this is probably the best
who's
Transformers.
Jetfire?
Okay,
And I'm not 100% on all the
Jetfire. Okay, you've seen the second movie, right? To an extent.
He remembers some of it.
He
Like
doesn't remember.
the
do you
toaster turning into a robot.
Shut up!
I remember
God
that.
damn it! So do you remember the blackbird that they went to the Smithsonian to
Yeah.
find? That's Jetfire.
Okay.
Oh,
But see,
I liked it.
the old decrepit one.
no, see,
Yeah, I was like, that's a wise old man right there.
see, that's the thing though. Is Transformers are robots.
They don't
age. They don't get old. And
what about Rusty?
Jetfire was considered one of he was, I believe it was him or Silverbolt that was leader of the aerial bots, which was like the air transformers, all the jet transformers that combined into Superion, I think it was. And
Huh? I'm
A
talking,
flying Megazord, basically?
talking Spanish now.
okay, you guys aren't as big as nerds as I am. I'm
Not
sorry.
on Transformers.
I
Duffy?
do a lot of Transformers.
I got nothing.
Duffy, put the crown on my head.
I can do that.
Just put your head on
Give me a
his head.
second.
You're not a crown. So, what it is
Not that.
do you know who Devastator is?
Yes.
Devastator is the Constructabots that combined into.
Yeah, they did in the second
No,
one.
I want crown with spikes.
They did the second one, right? He was in the second one. Right?
Yeah, he was in the second one. He doesn't look the
That
same.
works.
He had balls.
But-
I remember that.
Yeah, he had.
wait, what?
Which is one
What?
thing that's
That was the thing I had a problem with.
Which Transformers are we on now?
we're on the second one.
Yeah.
So,
Head balls.
combinders. The
Oh, that was the construction
Transformers?
one that
Transformers that can combine like that are considered combiners. Devastator is one of the combiners. Superion is the aerial bot combiner. Thank you. Crown. Lay it down upon me. A little small. It needs to fit the head.
He got a small head.
Yeah. There we go.
He has a small
Yeah.
physical head, but
Yeah. Super nerd right here.
Now you have to stay in place.
My
don't move your
people.
head too much.
Talk to your people.
I'm trying to.
You can't let the crown fall. Now you move the crown.
You gotta tilt it now.
No, you have to move with the crown. The crown will move for you.
Alright, we're getting sidetracked with this crown here.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go to Burger King right quick.
Stay.
I like that. Devastator showed nothing but him sucking, which is metaphor for sucking. Movie blows, and then
Blows out of his
okay,
eyes.
we're getting off topic again. The Transformer movies were a great letdown.
But you got
They're still trying. They're still pulling them up. They're still pulling the fox.
They got Marky Mark. They have faith in Marky Mark.
It's still making money.
Duffy removed the crown.
It's still making money.
So, it's still making money because people are still getting out there.
It's a great popcorn flick.
It is. Especially
Speaking
for the
of
kids.
pops. Pops.
Don't remind me. $45.
How much more money do you spend on pops?
See, the thing is about Transformers is the kids love it.
Apparently, China loves it too.
And every movie releases new sets of toys, and they sell like hotcakes.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I own the new Grimlock Transformer.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I love Grimlock, and that's the reason why I went to see the movie, because they're like all hyping up, the Dinobots, and they showed up for like 30 minutes, 20 maybe.
I think that's generous. Yeah, they were at the exact end of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wow.
But the
trailer had them fucking like.
But this
right,
one,
like dead
this
center.
one, they're supposed to.
These are what you want to see the movie.
But
hopefully,
only Grimlock.
I mean, that's all they're showing.
They've only shown Grimlock. I think that's because Grimlock is the only one there.
The only one left.
Because you got to think, this is how the Dinobots. The way they showed the Dinobots is it's kind of like an alpha thing, and Grimlock was their alpha. Grimlock was the strongest
That's
of them
why
all.
Optimus rode him.
And then Optimus beat him.
You say you rode him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Into battle.
Like a pony.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a pony.
And
Not in that way.
I spent way too much time on the internet.
okay, so
I'm sure you can.
so when Optimus beat
look it
him,
up.
I think that he lost the respect of the other Dinobots. So when
He got domesticated.
so when
This isn't
when all was said and done, the other Dinobots left Grimlock because they're like, you are not the strongest anymore. We don't have any use for a leader like you. Deuces.
Peace out, bitch.
Even though it sounds like they all could get rid by Optimus.
Or the other way, it was like Grimlock saw that he got beat, and then he saw himself not worthy enough to lead the Dinobots, and so he left them.
I think you're putting a lot of deep thought into what they
more than Michael Bay.
Grimlock is my favorite.
I'm just saying.
You have a dino hard-on to begin with, so don't even start.
I think you're putting a lot of deep thought into what they didn't even care about. Because, like he said,
the Dinobots. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. See, I'm looking into it as these might be probably the only time we're going to see Transformer movies.
And we got Marky Mark to say
this might be the best we'll get, probably for a while.
Is it Marky Mark?
It visually looks great.
Is Marky Mark better than the Shia LaBeouf parts?
Yes,
I think so.
Yes.
Okay, then I'll watch it.
I think so.
Don't know.
Better than Megan Fox. Tell you that one.
Hey, listen, leave her and her toe thumbs alone.
She needs not to be in the Ninja Turtle movies.
Those shorts stayed white.
But that's a different story.
Hey, and the second Transformers.
I actually like the new Transformers.
They're not bad. I have a problem with the voices.
In the second Transformers, her shorts stayed white through the entire desert.
Wait, what?
In the second Transformers,
She had shorts? Or
she had shorts. She had white shorts on.
I don't...
And they stayed white through that whole desert.
So, Sidekick just said you put more thought into that character than what they pulled the entire plot outline script of the three movies. I love Grimlock.
We could tell.
I honestly, if I had the money, I would buy the original Gen 1.
They need to just take the Transformers movies they did in, I think, 85.
You know what?
And then just make that live action.
You want to know why I think they
Except for
should?
change that one line where it starts with the year 2005.
Yes!
Now,
2018.
What I think they should do is I think they should make a 6-movie reboot.
A 6-movie reboot?
Resident Evil?
I heard sick and six at the same time.
Yeah, he meant six.
Six?
In place of
Sick movie reboots.
Well, I think they need to just get Michael Bay off of it. Just put
Why?
someone
He
else.
makes great explosions.
Yeah, but he needs to do Bad Boys 3, okay?
I don't know if you watched the actual animations. There weren't a whole bunch of explosions. It was lasers.
Yeah.
Impacts.
And lasers make explosions.
in Michael Bay's eyes.
And he likes blowing shit up.
He likes the speakers
Also
in the
blowing.
movie theater.
Okay.
He jumps from Transformers and Ninja Turtles back. Because you notice they come out every other year. Transformers, Ninja Turtles.
So he's just busy back and
Yeah.
forth all day.
He's making
You guys
all
see
that.
this? You guys see what I'm doing? Reel it back in. Reel it back in.
We're keeping it.
About Transformers.
Yeah, we're talking about Michael Bay and his booms.
What were we talking about beforehand?
Michael Bay
Power
does
Rangers.
No. We were talking about the Wonder Woman movie. And then we got to Superman, Batman.
I thought you wanted to keep it on movies, and that's why we got Transformers somehow.
Yeah,
I lost train.
Well, no, we jumped to Transformers because he brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he brought up Transformers because we were talking about.
Look what you've done, sidekick.
Everyone can't get quiet during this.
I apologize.
All right. Okay, so let's get off bad movies. All right.
Why? Bad movies are so much fun to talk about.
All right. We're having fun right now. Let's bring it to the sad point.
We're gonna talk about horrible
Zack
movies.
Snyder left Justice League. I'm sad too.
I was talking about the
How is someone going to leave Justice League before the movie even comes out?
No, he had to leave because of personal issues.
Oh, okay.
I think his daughter died.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that's
So
right.
Who do you play?
He's the director.
Oh, he's the director? Okay.
So he stepped down for personal reasons.
You can.
So
He
I don't know.
better have a fucking personal reason, or he was just like, yeah, I can't.
He
fix
said
this.
daughter died,
His daughter.
Well,
died.
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
a personal-
He might. That might be his scapegoat.
or he killed
Like,
his daughter
yeah.
just to get out the movie.
He might be like, I can't save this. I gotta come up with something to get me the fuck out of
It's
here.
actually wasn't that bad. Just okay. Dawn of Justice just had a lot of. They're trying to cover a lot of story in a short amount of time. That was the problem. They put too
Random
much.
sidekick has some knowledge.
Yeah,
There's way more
See,
knowledge than I do on people.
especially on this subject.
So
Edgy.
you talking about me?
Sadly, no.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing that I'm worried about. That I'm worried that.
But how much is Justice League done?
Okay.
That's what
Okay. Here's the thing that I'm worried
How
about.
far along
Justice
is it?
League is going to. What do you mean? How far along is it?
Like,
How far is
like,
the filming
Because
gone?
it comes out at the end of this year. I think
Okay.
November. Like, how much is it actually?
Well, at
done?
this point, if it comes out this year, they should already be done filming and should all be
Well,
editing.
they might be doing reshoots.
Oh, because they're doing reshoots. That's their own mess.
Well, every
that's their own
movie,
fault.
every movie does reshoots. Rogue One did reshoots. You know, it just happens.
Suicide Squad did research. Look what it did for that.
Oh God, we don't talk about that
Okay,
movie.
Suicide Squad was the final copy was shipped to 2 different editors. We got the shitty edit.
I can tell he did.
The director's cut was better.
I haven't
The
watched the
director's cut was probably the other edit.
I haven't watched the director's cut yet.
Okay, so here's the thing that I'm worried about Justice League. The Justice League movie, you know, when you think about the 2 big ones, it's Justice League and Avengers. The Avengers had so much time to put characters in.
They did a build.
They did
Yeah.
a lot of build up. Justice
DC
League,
can't get off fucking Batman.
Well, because when people think of DC, what do they think of?
Batman
Batman,
and
Superman. But see, because of CW, now people are thinking Flash, Arrow, Supergirl.
Yeah, CW actually did a good job of pulling.
CW was doing 10 times better than the DC
Movie.
cinematic
Well, because
but you want to know the best part? Is the CW universe doesn't have shit to do with any of this. The Flash isn't the same.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they're
But see,
completely.
I'm willing to wait. I'm willing to see how he is.
Okay,
in Justice
but
League
see,
when I
the-
judge that Flash.
The big thing is that they're going to introduce 3 characters that we have not seen nor heard of.
Cyborg, Aquaman,
And
Aquaman
the Flash.
looks
the
bad.
new Flash.
I'm a big fan of Jason Momoa, so I really.
He looks like a badass.
Oh, yeah, he's-
I
he-
love fucking Jason.
You know,
Momoa.
He
I
looks
think-
like he should be great
I
for the
think
job.
we should lop his hand off and give him the hook because that's always my
that,
favorite.
that Aquaman, the savage, like, hook hand,
Yeah.
hardcore version. I've been through some shit. It's Aquaman.
It is Barry.
Is
the
it
Flash
Barry?
The Flash is Barry.
Okay.
It is not Wally West. It's
Unfortunately, Wally's the better Flash of the 2.
Well, yeah, he's. That's just how.
yeah, because
And
was it? Yeah, because when
And-
Batman's in the chair, he turns around and is like Barry Allen.
Yeah.
and
And then throws a battery at a
Boo.
and then throws a battery at a
guys-
guy who doesn't still have
guys-
confirmed on his flash.
He could have killed a man.
I love that.
No,
meme.
he confirmed it. He
Yeah,
he
I know.
knew.
I just
Batman
love
don't
that.
go and shit unplanned.
I just love that meme.
Batman
Of, he
saw the
throws at a
video.
random person and hits him in the face and kills him.
Right, Batman does research before he throws anything.
We're back.
all right.
6 cans of water going right through.
Okay, what were you saying?
The Wally West that you guys know from CW, he's black, right?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Well, the original Wally West replaced Flash, and he was white, and he actually became the good Flash. He was the really good Flash.
Yeah, because he's faster than Barry was. I don't know much about the comic, but I did read the Rebirth one, the first one, like the start of it.
Yeah.
And I think it was Wally trying to jump through the time or whatever, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if you read that one.
Let me put it like this: Barry screws up the timeline.
We got that from the show. With Flashback.
Barry, stay out of time. Stay where you belong. God damn it!
That is why I love the memes.
You're not meant to interfere.
That's why I love the memes. Like, be ashamed if I messed up the timeline again.
Oh, there it goes.
Barry's more serious, but he's really not like. He doesn't take things serious enough.
Which is really weird if you're serious.
He needs to stop saying he's the fastest man alive when everything he runs into is faster than him.
Yeah,
That's not what I missed.
I remember seeing.
Not much.
I remember seeing a GIF like that. He's like, "I'm Barry Allen. I'm the fastest man alive."
You
Well,
see
at
Wall-
least I thought I was. The reverse flash, the anti-flash,
Zoom.
Why do all these
My
things
brother.
show up?
Yeah, Wally's getting faster.
Wally's already faster.
Is he?
Yeah,
I'm
because
so far behind on the show.
well, in the show, Barry was training him.
Yeah.
He was like, "You're gonna save."
You're gonna be the one to say the bitch face.
Yeah, I already forgot her name.
Clark
I already forgot her name.
I don't watch
Iris.
this season.
Iris. And he got it to Wally was faster than Barry was. And then that shit hit the fan. But you haven't watched it. So
I know,
I don't want to spoil it.
Nah,
Well, tomorrow, well, I guess today is the final episode. So now you can just watch it all.
good.
So yeah, like that's what I'm worried about. Is they're gonna try and force too much into it. I mean, when it came to the Avengers movie, you only didn't know about Black Widow and Hawkeye, which were
No.
you
kind of knew about them.
They were there.
Black Widow was
They
an
were
Iron Man.
there,
Black
but
Widow?
you didn't know the story.
Black Widow you knew more about. But Hawkeye, on the other hand,
He was just in
he
Thor.
had a cameo in Thor.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
even in Iron Man, you still didn't know much about Black Widow. You just knew who she was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
there
you
wasn't. There
choose
wasn't
You
names
knew
that
what she was
kick ass.
capable of, though.
They hinted at it. They still didn't show
No,
her.
you saw what she did. She beat the shit out of like 7 guys.
And she can do more than that, though.
right?
Yeah. But I
Friggin'
mean,
like what? Took those knives and was like steering the guy to steer the
Yeah.
ship.
Right in the shoulder blades and shit.
right.
no, I
That's how the human body works.
I like DC's
It wasn't human.
take. They're trying to just introduce all the characters,
They
and then
took
they're
out,
gonna,
like, 11
and then
guys.
they're gonna do all their backstories, all their origin stories. But
Yeah,
I'll just
see-
throw them in there, so because most people already know who they are.
That's
Yeah.
People that are gonna see this movie, they already know who Aquaman
Okay.
is, Flash.
And then they'll
Hang
probably
on,
mix in more lower tier.
hang on.
I like how they just made Aquaman like a fucking badass.
They had to.
Instead
No,
of like
no, listen.
the joke of the DC universe.
That's exactly it. Aquaman has always been considered the joke of the DC universe.
He talks
Except
to fish.
recently, when he's like been actually really cool and a really hardcore character ever since the reboot of the New 52. They've always considered Aquaman a joke. But after the reboot, he became really cool.
Is this
and, like,
52 or the Rebirth?
reboot, the 52. Because in the New 52, they've actually have a animation where Aquaman joins the Justice League, and he's just like so hardcore.
Okay, well, I don't know. You
Is
follow
it
the comics
Jason
way
Momoa
better.
hardcore?
I haven't
Throwing
seen.
axes, drinking beer kind of shit?
Well, I don't think he does that as
Okay,
Aquaman.
He
okay.
leads a tribe
I
of
would like-
murderous.
I would like to bring
He
up.
was riding Batman's car, like in
See,
the
it-
trailer. I don't know if you've seen the
Oh,
trailer.
he was riding his car?
Yeah, he's riding on the top of the
with his
Batmobile.
with his Triton, and he
was
just
like-
hops off.
Yeah, he's like standing
Oh,
on it and
yeah,
it jumps
there's the
off
new
like
Justice League trailer
super
that I haven't
badass.
yeah. Yes,
See,
The last one I saw, waves crashed on him, and I was like,
that was the teaser
I'll
for
marry
the
that
comic.
man.
That was the
See, I thought the
trailer.
Injustice games were the ones that turned the image. Were starting to help turn the image of.
Oh yeah,
Aquaman, too.
in the
Because
Injustice.
in the Injustice games, they made him more of a badass as well. Like, he's not just useless and talks to fish and they throw him at you.
Yeah, it's not like if you come in this ocean, you're screwed.
It made
Well,
me
no,
just
no.
think of Family
He
Guy.
can grab the starfish and chuck him at you like a ninja.
Fucking piranhas and shit.
But no, in the Just uses for he throws out a trident at you.
Yeah. Also, we'll summon a pool of water and a shark will come out and eat you.
Oh, I love that. Where it's like he hits you and then ocean. What?
Yeah. Like,
We were on Metropolis.
But
What
like,
happened?
also, he should be able to pull that kind of stuff because what about Aquaman makes sense? How do we know what his true extent of powers are?
Let's see. He's actually
super strong.
Actually, you know what? Aquaman is one of the few people who has beaten Superman.
Not out of the water though.
No, it was out of the water.
It was out of the water?
Yeah. As long as Aquaman is not under constant heat and doesn't dry out, he can fight just fine.
He can fight just as long as Superman can. As long as Superman has
as
sunlight.
long as he's wet.
If it's raining, he's set.
Quick, get a hose.
Is it humid today? Sweet, let's go.
There's a DC miniature game, and Aquaman just came out. One of his special abilities, he can put down a pool of water, and if he's in the pool of water, he gets bonuses. If he's in a body
Speaking
of water.
miniature games, start doing that game night.
What do you mean game night?
Oh, it was a thing we were discussing where we haven't gotten far with that.
Nope.
Because all I have is Monopoly.
Am I supposed to bring
Dragon Ball Z
games?
Monopoly.
No, we're all.
If you have games, then yes, bring them.
I got a couple games.
Games that are not confusing.
Board games take
the fact that he shrugged.
Board games take some learning. They don't.
You know,
that are not going to cost us money.
Well, we can go to a board game place and it's $5 a night, like all day.
That's
Or-
costing us
I'm talking
money.
about like Hero
Or-
Place.
Or
Yeah.
we could I could just stop by the shop and be like, hey, I'm gonna borrow this game.
Yeah, if you can do that works.
There you
I've
go.
done it. I've done it a couple times.
Alright, that works. Yeah.
We should be able to play Sheriff from Nottingham. That's
Are
an
we
easy
hitting
game.
our
We
hour
have
and a half mark?
they have shares in Nottingham.
Every board game place has
How
Sheriff from Nottingham.
about the Red Dragon Inn?
Don't think so. I don't think they have that one on hand. I know Kowalski has it,
Are we hitting
but
the hour and a
Kowalski
half
buys
mark?
it. Buys
Huh?
everything.
Are we hitting the hour and a half mark?
Should be like an hour.
We're way past the hour now. We're like over hour 47, and we started 20 minutes
We
in.
could probably cut some.
So we got about, 20 more minutes?
20 hour 47.
We got 10. We got
We
So
got
we're
3
at
minutes.
hour 20 right now.
yeah.
Okay,
Hour
so
27.
Hour 28.
So
right
let's
now.
wrap
Yeah.
up.
Let's call this a wrap.
Final. All
All right.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate your comments
We'll
in
be
the chat.
back next Monday.
Grand
Next
sidekick.
Monday at 1 o'clock.
Sidekick touches
Roughly the
levels.
same time, but follow Linda
You sidekick.
Twitters. I always post when we go in live.
I don't do Twitter.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I will
What
start.
did I give you?
Huh?
What's your tag for then?
Tag? That's my Twitch.
Okay.
Okay.
It's also my Twitter, but I don't use
We
it.
all have Twitches. We should just do Twitches.
Well, they're listed, so it doesn't
Aren't
mean
they
it's
the
all connected to
Aren't they the
Twitter.
same names?
Mine's not
Yours
listed.
is elite, isn't it?
Well, see, if you...
It is, isn't
All
it?
right.
Yeah,
Guys,
mine is my
guys,
Twitter, but not my
guys.
Twitch.
Sign off.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks
Have a
for
good one.
coming.
Come again.